Well, in 1988, two young men locked eyes in an acting class, and ever since they've been not only making Australian audiences laugh, but even international ones too.
It's amazing what they can do with digital technology. It's just incredible.
Yeah, they can stop, they can play, they can pause, they can...
Wankers.
As the Umbilical Brothers celebrate 30 years together since they've locked eyes, they branched out into a whole new world. We made that sound so romantic, didn't we, guys? The Umbilical Brothers are here, aka Shane Dundas and David Collins. Good to see you both.
It's a relationship. It's like a marriage, isn't it?
It's
very much so.
Well, 30 years together. Yeah. A lot of marriages don't survive anywhere near that.
Longer than your marriage. That's because you met her after meeting.
Yeah. So, drama first, comedian second. Is that how you work? Just talk about the genesis of the Umbilical Brothers.
Well, the plan was to become serious actors. You go to acting school, and it's your fault, really.
We're
not.
We went acting school, and I thought what we should do is we should become an all-male strip review, and we tried that, and people just laughed.
And then you thought, oh, we're onto something.
Yeah, exactly.
You perform in more than 38 countries. Are there countries that get you more than other countries?
Well, everyone sort of gets the humour because there's an international inner child that I think our stuff connects to, you know. But some countries react more than others emotionally.
Talking to you now, Belgium. I'm not interested in performing in Belgium anymore. Where's Belgium? If you're there, I do not want to perform because they're so quiet. Where you perform and they're so quiet and they're polite, and at the end of the show they go,
yeah, standing ovation.
It's too late, Belgium. It's too late. That's what I want during the show.
I picture you guys getting ready, you know, in the morning, you know, buttoning up the shirt and doing sound effects as you... Are you constantly doing stuff?
If I could do a zipper as good as Shane, I'd do it. It's one of my favourites.
Oh, you want me to do the zipper?
Yeah, please.
What size zipper do you want?
I do a small zipper. No, do I do a medium zipper? And now a small one. And then my favourite, the large one. Like a large
leather jacket?
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
It's all in the lip vibration.
But are you constantly trying new sounds, or is there a sound that you've never been able to master that you really want to get?
Well, jingling keys, smashing windows. Can't do those tinkly tink. I'm better with the that kind of stuff. The high tinkly stuff, not so much. So yeah, if you know, we have to use real keys basically.
You once opened for the late Robin Williams. What a treat that must have been. I mean, he's also known to use his voice, you know, in a slightly different way as well. What did you learn from seeing Robin Williams up close?
The private jet's best way to travel.
I imagine.
But one of the great pleasures was standing backstage, and he said, "Oh yeah, we used to do it with mime back then," and he did this thing jumping on the wall and went on his face. It was just a little bit of mime, and it was just this tiny moment where we connected. And yeah, it comes from there. We wouldn't exist without him, without stuff that he did.
Yeah, but what a great nod to you, I guess, the king of visual comedy, and to be part of that is quite amazing. Now, it's not a surprise to me, having had young kids who absolutely loved you when they were growing up, that you've now teamed up to write a children's book. Tell us about probably why you've taken so long to do something like this.
It actually did take a while. We were in Berlin, which we're leaving for on Tuesday, funnily enough. But we were in Berlin. We walked into this. We saw the Cheese Mountain Tragedy. This gallery called the Cheese Mountain Tragedy. We thought that's a lovely name. We went in there. Love the artwork. That was more than a decade ago. And then for 6 years, Johan, the artist, he came and saw us, and he liked it. He said, "I want to make a kids' book because I've got a couple of kids." For 6 years, he sent a message to us every month going, "Please write a children's book, please write a children's book."
Gorgeous.
And then we said, only if we have the idea. And then I just went saying, we've just got to think of something to get this guy off our back. And so we had a good idea wrote it, sent it to him. He does these magnificent illustrations.
Amazing stuff. This
artwork
Dutch
looks
guy who
incredible.
lives there. Yeah, and we just discovered this incredible world.
He paints on found objects like cigarette boxes, just the pieces of wood that he finds around Berlin.
And now
Just
parents will
beautiful.
have the fun of reading it, trying to do impressions and voices just like you guys.
Good luck at home. The Umbilical Brothers' new book is called A Monster in My House. Good stuff. It's available in store and online now.